And we are back to the fifth and the final segment of the GSMC Basketball Podcast presented by the GSMC Sports Network. And in this final segment, I'm going to be talking about Steph Curry and his status with the Warriors, as well as, I'm just going to throw this in there, but the 2K ratings for the WNBA players have just been announced. I don't know if any of you guys, play 2K or if any of you guys, play any sports games, but Caitlin Clark is the highest rated overall rookie. She's a 90 overall, and Angel Reese is right there with a 90 overall as well. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of those ratings. Do you think they're too high? You think they're too low? Because in my experience in 2K, rookies never get rated that high after one season. But that's just me. So next, I'm just going to go ahead and talk about Steph and his status with the Golden State Warriors. So, according to this headline, it says, Steph Curry and Warriors are not likely to hold contract talks in the near future. Now, what does this mean? Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors are not expected to sit down to discuss a contract extension, according to Anthony Slater of The Athletic. Slater noted that Curry is expecting to unplug from basketball-related business for a few weeks. After playing for Team USA in the Paris Olympics and contract talks will occur on the star's preferred timeline, the 36-year-old is eligible for a one-year extension worth $62.6 million. Curry should still have more than enough time to negotiate with Golden State's front office regarding his extension, but as the deadline to reach an agreement on August 21st. He has 2 seasons remaining on his 4-year, $215 million deal that he signed all the way back in 2021. The two-time MVP has spent all 15 years of his career with the Golden State Warriors, and he doesn't seem to be considering a change of scenery anytime soon. Curry confirmed that he wants to retire as a member of the organization during a July 8 interview with Mark J. Spears of Anscape. And he's coming off of an impressive string of performances in Paris, helping U.S. earn a 5th consecutive gold medal in men's basketball. He scored 60 points in his final 2 games, hitting several clutch threes to stay alive against France and secure the gold medal for the United States. And although the Warriors are coming off a disappointing play-in tournament defeat, their offseason has been relatively, quiet. Now, if you want to count signing getting Bradley Beal and the trade that they were in as, big, then by all means go right ahead. I don't really think it's big. They lost Klay Thompson in a 6-team sign-and-trade, netting them Kyle Anderson and Buddy Hield. Golden State also signed DeAnthony Melton in free agency in July 8th. The Warriors, they were reportedly interested in Lauri Markkanen. That also ended up failing. They were also interested in Paul George. That also ended up failing. And as Golden State prepares for the 2024-25 season, the team's superstar point guard could decide to wait before signing a 1-year extension. That's what this article says. So a lot of people are just getting rather concerned on whether or not Steph Curry is going to sign the extension or not. Because, if we're being serious, if the Warriors don't get Steph, then the Warriors are done. And they'll always be done. They're never going to get back into that, championship groove, I don't think. And I also don't think that they'll be able to get back into that groove rather quickly. Now, really, Steph, one of the best players that the league has seen, period. And the fact that he's, now that he's waiting on his contract, obviously that's going to draw in a lot of attention. But I think, since he said he was going to retire a Warrior, he's probably going to retire a Warrior. Let me know if you guys think that, because a lot of people are thinking that he's going to team up with LeBron eventually, which I don't think that's really going to happen. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just, I just could never see them on the same team aside from the Olympics, but I really just don't see these two playing on the same team in the later parts of their career. I don't think anybody is going to take a chance on that. And especially in this league where it's very competitive and they're making new young stars that are just so much better than everyone else's yesterday players. Like Victor, he's already just taller than Giannis and he has the same potential as Giannis. It's ridiculous. And it's why would you want to waste a roster spot on one of the 2 oldest players in the NBA at the same time? I don't see that happening. But again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. What do you think Steph Curry's move should be? Do you think he should sign with the Warriors? Do you think he should go somewhere else? Do you think he should play with LeBron? or do you think he should just retire? Because that's really like where the age is for these guys. Like Steph could retire now and boom, like that would be it. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. And, you know, if anything, it'll probably take a really bad injury for him to retire super early. And that's really all that I have to say on this segment of the podcast. Again, let me know what you guys think. And thank you so much for tuning in to the GSMC Basketball Podcast presented by the GSMC Sports Network. Remember to subscribe to the show, leave a positive review. It really does make a difference. We also invite you to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram for more content and updates. As usual, we love hearing what you guys have to say. So hit the $ below the chat box, send in your message, and it's guaranteed to get featured on the show. It's a great way to support our channel as well. We're grateful for each and every one of you who joins us here. And if Super Chat isn't really your thing, you can use the link in the description as well as the link displayed below the ticker on every show segment. That is gsmcspodcast.net. It really helps the show, makes it much more interactive between myself and you guys. That is all that I have to say to you on this segment. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am your host, Nelson, and as always, take care.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to